They are not always confident. They don't always feel strong. Many of them are exhausted, unsure, and quietly overwhelmed. Yet, they continue. That's the contradiction most people miss. The minds that refuse to stop aren't powered by endless motivation or fearless belief. They move forward while carrying doubt, fatigue, and emotional weight. They don't wait for certainty to arrive. They act while uncertainty stays. So let me ask you something honestly uncomfortable when you stop. Is it because you truly can't continue, or because continuing forces you to sit with feelings you'd rather escape? Psychology shows us that persistence has less to do with strength and more to do with interpretation. Cognitive appraisal theory explains that the brain constantly evaluates situations as either threats or challenges. For many people, difficulty quickly becomes a threat to self-worth. Struggle feels like proof that something is wrong with them. When effort doesn't produce immediate results, the mind translates that delay into personal failure. Quitting becomes emotional self-protection, not laziness. But some minds process struggle differently. They don't interpret resistance as a verdict on who they are. Instead, they see it as a condition of movement. This is closely related to Carol Dweck's work on growth-oriented thinking, but it goes deeper than mindset slogans. These individuals have learned, often through experience, that discomfort is not a signal to stop. It's a signal to regulate. When frustration rises, they don't obey it. They observe it. Emotional regulation research shows that people who can sit with unpleasant emotions without immediately acting on them are far more likely to persist long-term. The ability to pause internally becomes the ability to continue externally. Attachment theory offers another layer. When stress increases, old attachment patterns activate. Some people withdraw to regain a sense of safety. Others seek reassurance or validation. But minds that refuse to stop tend to develop a secure internal base. They don't need constant external proof that they're doing well. Their sense of safety comes from commitment rather than outcome. They stay connected to the process even when results are unclear. This is why they don't panic as quickly when progress slows. Their nervous system isn't demanding immediate relief. Identity plays a quiet but powerful role here. Identity-based motivation theory suggests that people persist when actions align with who they believe they are becoming, not just who they are right now. Many people quit because continuing would threaten their current identity. If effort exposes limits, stopping preserves self-image. But minds that refuse to stop allow their identity to remain flexible. They don't see themselves as finished products. They see themselves as unfolding systems. Difficulty doesn't threaten their identity, it feeds it. There's also behavioral conditioning involved. Humans are trained by reward timing. Quick rewards reinforce behavior. Delayed rewards weaken it. Most people unconsciously expect progress to feel good early. When it doesn't, the brain loses interest. But persistent minds slowly rewire this expectation. They associate effort with meaning, not just payoff. Over time, the brain stops demanding immediate validation. This is why these individuals appear calm while others burn out. Their dopamine system isn't dependent on constant success. What's important to understand is that they don't feel invincible. They feel committed. They don't ignore the urge to stop. They simply don't let it decide. They understand that emotions are information, not instructions, and that single distinction changes how long someone can stay in the game. So if you've ever wondered why some people keep going while others quietly disappear, look less at their discipline and more at their relationship with discomfort. And then look inward. The question isn't whether you're strong enough to continue. The question is whether you're willing to stay present long enough to let discomfort pass without letting it define you. If this helped you understand your own patterns a little more clearly, subscribe to Rever's World for deeper psychology behind behavior, identity, and the quiet forces shaping the mind.